Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Rancangan kami menawarkan banyak bahasa. Sila kunjungi suprememastertv.com/kehadapan-schedule.
Being stupid is not a sin. Being stubborn, being big head, big ego is a problem that separate you from Buddha nature, and stop yourself from understanding the real teaching of the Buddha inside, not the talking outside. That's why this monk before, he cannot even remember one sentence. Yeah, he forget the front or forget the back. He still could attain a hardship.
Please continue watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English and Chinese with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. Enchanté de vous voir, merveilleux téléspectateurs. Je m'appelle Chanty. Le peuple accueillant de la République du Congo loue vos efforts pour embellir notre planète. La République du Congo, parfois appelée le Congo-Brazzaville pour la distinguer du pays voisin, la République démocratique du Congo, est située sur la côte ouest de l'Afrique centrale à cheval sur l'équateur. La République du Congo est une terre couverte de jungle qui abrite la moitié des gorilles des plaines du monde, une multitude d'éléphants et une grande population de chimpanzés. Elle est sur le point de devenir l'une des premières destinations écotouristiques d'Afrique. Près de 70% du pays sont couverts de forêts tropicales. Le Congo-Brazzaville possède l'un des bassins les plus vastes et les plus fertiles du monde et il est traversé par de nombreux affluents du fleuve Congo. La température tropicale à longueur d'année, le soleil abondant et les ressources en eau font de cette terre fertile la première en matière de produits agricoles tels que la canne à sucre, le cacao, le café, le thé et les épices. Le bassin du Congo représente un quart des forêts tropicales du monde, c'est le second après l'Amazonie. C'est également une vaste zone de conservation pour un large éventail de flore et de faune. Le Congo-Brazzaville a des paysages magnifiques. Les arêtes rouges, des gorges de Diosso, formées par la convergence naturelle de la mer et des collines, sont à la fois poétiques et à couper le souffle. Le parc national d'Odjala-Koukwa et sa biodiversité et la grande plage de côte sauvage à Pointe-Noire font partie des grandes merveilles naturelles de ce beau pays. Nous avons l'honneur de vous présenter brièvement l'aimable République du Congo, téléspectateurs éclairés. Notre peuple vous souhaite des jours paisibles, comblés d'amour et d'harmonie. Depuis plus de 3 décennies, le Maître suprême Ching éclaire notre monde de ses enseignements divins. Maître totalement illuminé, elle enseigne la méthode de méditation Kuan Yin à ceux qui désirent découvrir immédiatement la nature de Dieu intérieur et parvenir en cette vie à la libération éternelle du cycle de la réincarnation. La méthode Kuan Yin a été pratiquée par tous les maîtres illuminés tels que le Bouddha, Confucius, Guru Nanak, Jésus-Christ, Lao Tzu, le Seigneur Krishna, le Seigneur Mahavira, le prophète Mahomet, que la paix soit sur lui, et bien d'autres. Elle souligne que si nous nous souvenons toujours de Dieu, rendons service aux autres de façon désintéressée et suivons les lois de l'univers, nous atteindrons notre potentiel le plus élevé en tant qu'être humain et comprendrons vraiment notre mission sur Terre. Le Maître suprême Ching est un extraordinaire exemple vivant de compassion, envoyant régulièrement une aide matérielle et financière, ainsi que de l'amour aux réfugiés, aux sans-abri, aux victimes de catastrophes naturelles et à d'autres nécessitant des secours. Le Maître suprême Ching est profondément reconnaissante envers Dieu bien-aimé pour toute l'aide financière, le réconfort et soutien qu'elle a pu apporter aux affligés et nécessiteux et ou à toute bonne cause au fil des ans en tant qu'humble instrument de sa compassion et de son amour pour ses précieux enfants. Le Maître suprême Ching remercie respectueusement tous les individus spéciaux, organisations, leaders, gouvernements, pour tout votre soutien sincère, aimant et continuel. Que le ciel vous bénisse pour toujours. Nous, les membres de l'Association internationale du Maître suprême Ching sommes aussi sincèrement reconnaissants pour votre gentillesse expressive. Nous vous adressons nos meilleurs vœux. Le Maître suprême Ching reçoit le soutien et l'amour de diverses organisations, médias, gouvernements et particuliers, et il lui décerne de nombreux prix, notamment le prix Goussi de la paix en 2006, considéré comme le prix Nobel de la paix en Asie, le prix du leadership spirituel mondial en 1994, le prix Mahavir en 2008, le 22 février et le 25 octobre, tous deux proclamés jour du Maître suprême Ching et la citoyenne honoraire des États-Unis, etc., et a été honorée au fil des ans de nombreux autres prix et reconnaissances pour ses actions philanthropiques et humanitaires exceptionnelles. Nous nous excusons de ne pouvoir montrer les nombreux autres prix et honneurs par manque de place et de temps. Le Maître suprême Ching Hai remercie respectueusement tous les individus spéciaux, organisations, leaders, gouvernements, pour tout votre soutien sincère, aimant et continuel. Que le ciel vous bénisse pour toujours. Nous, les membres de l'Association internationale du Maître suprême Ching Hai, sommes aussi sincèrement reconnaissants pour votre gentillesse expressive. Nous vous adressons nos meilleurs vœux. Véritable voix pour nos magnifiques amis les animaux, le Maître suprême Ching Hai promeut l'alimentation végane, pacifique et aimante et rêve qu'une fois que l'humanité réalisera le caractère sacré de toute vie, nous aurons un monde totalement végan, paisible et glorieux, où les animaux et les humains vivront en parfaite harmonie. Ces initiatives pour diffuser la tendance végane sont multiples. Elles ont inclus la distribution du dépliant, le mode de vie alternatif, les restaurants végans internationaux Loving Hot, des sociétés de produits alimentaires végans, Suprema Télévision, ainsi que des conférences régulières avec les dirigeants de gouvernements et des médias et sa participation à des conférences télévisées sur le changement climatique, etc. Que nous le sachions ou non, ces efforts ont eu une énorme influence en sensibilisant de par le monde au mode de vie qui respecte les animaux et au fait que cette voie bienveillante peut apporter une paix durable entre les nations tout en sauvant notre planète du changement climatique et des catastrophes. Pendant des années, le Maître suprême Ching Hai a voyagé dans le monde entier, des Amériques en Afrique, de l'Europe à l'Océanie, et elle a donné des centaines de conférences en public ou à ses disciples sur divers sujets spirituels. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes bénis de vous présenter une de ces conférences instructives intitulée Le Surangama Sutra, 25 moyens de parvenir à l'illumination, deuxième session, quatrième partie sur 6 dans Entre maître et disciples, donnée en anglais et en chinois, le 5 avril 2019 à Taïwan, aussi appelé Formose.
So now, there is another monk coming up now. Kusdra Pantaka arose from his seat, bowed at the Buddha's feet, and said to the Buddha first, I am deficient in the ability to memorize and do not have much innate intelligence. When I first met the Buddha, he means this one, Shakyamuni Buddha, the other two were talking about the past Buddhas that they learned with. But of course now they also learned with the Shakyamuni Buddha. But this one learned directly, just like the first five, yeah? Or Ananda, yeah. Or Sariputra, I guess so. I can't remember, yeah. Nowadays, we take everything for granted. But that is also a miracle, you know? That's also one of the miracle power. 100 years ago, we didn't have it. When I was a teenager, we don't have it. Yeah. And then slowly we had black and white TV. And we have those big box that you can communicate as a telephone, but short distance. Not to America from Taiwan, no. Nowadays we say, oh, my phone. How come it's not working enough? You know, I have to buy a new one, you know, new new product, yeah? Or new iPad or iBox or whatever that is. Oh, man. You know, not enough that there's an number 6, you know, iPhone number 6. Have to buy number 7. Yeah, new coming. Yeah, stay in all day, all morning, all night in front of the eye office in order to get some eye, new eye, the first eye, you know, and then boast about it. Oh, I got the first 10, top 10, whatever, yeah? Remember, you know, right? Yeah, telling you. This is not good enough. Must be I more. More I. Yeah, my God. We should be thankful every day, really. Because I am so thankful that when I took a hot shower this morning and I was having a warm shower, I said, wow, how wonderful. How wonderful that I even have hot water, running hot water. In Himalaya, you don't have. You bathe in the Ganges River, no matter what the season, yeah? Some ice cubes still floating on the water, and then you have to bath in that. But be happy that you live near the Ganges River already. I was always happy and always grateful. Because some monks and some practitioners, they live far away from the Ganges River to go down the cliff, and have to carry water up to their cave, which is on top of the mountain. Oh, it's many steps, or don't even have steps. You have to find your way, and it's not that easy. The path is full of loose stones and rocks. You could, lose your life anytime. And I stay in Rishikesh at that time, which is very near the Ganges River. Just take a short walk, maybe 3 minutes, 5 minutes, on the flat land. Not too flat, but, not like very slippery or very slanted. No, very easy to walk, like you walk in the garden here. And go to the river and take a bath, wash your clothes and hang on the rock. And then it dry in no time. India, very hot. It dry in half an hour. Or maybe half dry, and then you can wear already. And then when you walk back to your mud room, it dry completely. No need spinning machine, nada. I love that kind of life so much. I wish I could go back there. Just rent a mud house. It costs like a gift, Costs a few rupees. It's not even $1. Because over there, they don't try to make profit. They make everything cheap for the pilgrim, yeah? They're so spiritual. Even the business people, they're so spiritual. They make it so that they don't lose money only, yeah? And gain very little bit to continue and to repair the house. They don't think of business. Everything there is very comfortable. If I go there now, with not much money at all, I don't even have here, but I could live forever there, truly. The Indian people are wonderful. Nepal also similar region people, they're wonderful, yeah. And to come to talk about it, why don't I just go there? Why dream about it? Why don't go back there? Yeah, there are some mud house you can rent, If not, I just live outside. And now I even know how to take care of myself. I can even afford a tent. I can afford the bus and the horse so that I don't even need to carry. When I was alone, I can't afford it. I have to sell in or get rid of things because I'm alone. I can't afford to carry a lot. If I go to India and I have an ashram, you can also come, I don't know. See where life takes me because I really love that type of life. And I can meditate as much as I want. Evening, I climb to the roof. It's flat, mud roof, flat. There's no ladder. I was so good. Now I cannot do that. At that time, I just climb up like nothing. There's some little hole in the mud house, and you just use your toe to grip on it and it will come up. Nowadays, if you pay me, I won't dare, Truly, at that time, I was kind of invincible. I do anything, go anywhere. Drink dirty Ganges water from the downstream on the lowest area where the lepers living up there, on top, higher up. Nothing happened to me. Has a big fever, going to Bodh Gaya in summer, when the heat hit you, like you could not even walk. You walk like this. Like you're climbing the big hill. And it's only flat road, but it's so hot. Even Indian people don't dare go out. I was so naive. I walk in the noontime because I'm eager to go to see Bodh Gaya, where the Buddha sit under the tree, the Bodhi tree to become enlightened. I was eager. I did not know time or sun, nothing. And I walk, and it seemed like you carry a mountain and walk up another mountain. And the big typhoon were blowing you down. That heavy. Oh, I just walked like crawling like this, truly like this. Very, very effortful. And then I got a sunstroke, got sick. After I seen the Bodhi tree, fine, I go back. But somehow there is a little temple. They give me congee, rice congee and vinca tofu, and I recover. And then I go to see another garden where the Buddha preached. I got another stroke again. I get a stroke. And then somehow, before I collapsed, I landed right in front of a temple again, Buddhist temple. And one of the lama there, he's a lama, but he is purely vegetarian. And he cooked me vegetarian food and take care of me until I recover. He put me in a bed and cover me with, it like something with a net, but the structure, cover me like this. He touched my forehead and said, "Oh, big fever." Yeah, big fever. He talked some Chinese. Big fever. He didn't say high fever. Big fever. Oh. And then he cooked for me vegetarian. I said, "Is all this vegetarian?" He said, "Yes, I'm vegetarian myself." And later, when I was first in Taiwan, I sent him some vegetarian food from Taiwan because he didn't have much there, but such a big heart. Yeah. In front of us, I don't know what is a deer park garden or something, I forgot. Or Varanasi, something. Yeah, I forgot. There was a temple. I just landed up in some temple like that. When I really needed, I had no more strength left. Just collapsed, in front. So they took me in and take care. And just simple congee, like rice soup like you eat in the morning, and tofu, bean curd, that's it, and I recover. I say, "How did you know how to cook rice soup?" He said, "My master taught me, if somebody's sick, you don't give rice, you give rice soup." Yeah. His master is a Taiwanese, a monk, Taiwanese monk, and he's vegetarian, of course. Yeah. Yeah, it's so many. It's miracle all the time, yeah? There's no problem, no big deal. I was so eager at anything for enlightenment, so I just go here and there, do anything without considering me as a very fragile young woman. Yeah. But God takes care of everything. Like a book we said, no? God takes care of everything. He did truly take care of me. So this is Kusdra Pantaka talking, yeah? When he first met the Buddha, he said, "I heard the Dhamma and left the home life. But when I tried to remember one line of a verse by the third come one, I went through 100 days, remembering the first part and forgetting the last, or remembering the last and forgetting the first." He has no memory faculty, not very sharp. He tried very hard to remember what the Buddha said. Yes. In those days, and nowadays also, in many parts of the world, people don't have other facility, or they just do like tradition, memorizing the whole Bible or the whole Quran, memorize the Buddhist scripture. I also did memorize some. You have to memorize some, like the morning service, the evening service. And when you make offering to the Buddha and recite some mantra for the ghosts and all that, you must know. I had to memorize also some, yeah. And also they memorize some of the mantra, the compassionate mantra, like from Bodhisattva. It's a long mantra, yeah, or some shorter mantra. But evening or morning service, you have to remember. You cannot just sit in front of the Buddha, bowing and then reading. You have to prostrate to the Buddha. And, "Oh, I forget. What was it, Buddha? What was it? What was the last part before I bow? I forgot." You have to learn by heart, yeah? Like you have to make offering to the Buddha. I learned both Chinese and Vietnamese. Yeah, in the morning you have to make offering. Yeah, like Gong Yang Ching Ching Fa Sheng No Che No Fo. You make offering to different Buddhas, and then you make a mantra for the ghost, something like that. It's like chanting. It's very nice, very beautiful. You have to learn the whole process. Yeah, you cannot take a book Where was I before? Over here, I can ask you, where was I? What did I say? But in front of the Buddha assembly, how many monks, many nuns, and you have to read fast, like everybody else. You can just, wait a minute, I forgot. Wait, all of you, wait a minute. So then, this monk, he has no memory kind of talent, yeah? So then he tried to remember the first, then he forget the last. Remember the last, he forgot the first, yeah. So the Buddha feels sorry for him. He said here, so the Buddha took pity on my stupidity, yeah, and taught me to relax and regulate my breath. You see, the Buddha teach him breathing now, so that he can be more relaxed. Yeah, the Buddha also teach breathing technique now. Yeah, I contemplated my breath thoroughly to the subtle point in which arising, dwelling, change, and extinction happen in every sana, every nanosecond, he said, okay? Every ksatna, that means nanosecond. In Sanskrit, it says ksatna, yeah. But he realized every nanosecond that because he contemplated the breath thoroughly, yeah, until to very subtle point, so that he see the arising, dwelling, change, and extinction happen all the time in this world or the other world, yes. Every nanosecond, something new arise, something change, something exists, destroy every nanosecond. So he continued, my mind suddenly attained vast non-obstruction until my outflows were extinguished and I accomplished arhatship. Beneath the Buddha's seat, I was sealed and certified as being beyond learning. I mean, he's already enlightened, yeah. And no need to learn any book or any instruction anymore. Just continue to meditate, to continue further, yeah. So, and the Buddha asks us about perfect penetration, as I have been certified to it. Turning the breath back to emptiness is the foremost method for him, yeah. The Buddha say 84,000 methods, yes? So the Buddha taught him this breathing method. But it's not a normal like breathing that you get enlightenment. It's not. You have to turn it back to the emptiness. There were no more breath at all exists before the breath even come. That's the original emptiness. That's how he get enlightened. So, you think you want to learn this? Breathing? No. Some people still do. They have pranayama and they have breathing technique, yeah. And all kind of things, yeah, yes. There are different teachers, teach you different things. In India, there are many methods, okay? They have some royal technique, hatha yoga, and other things, yeah, they call different names, yeah. So now, another monk arose from his seat. His name is Gavampati, bowed at the Buddha's feet and said to the Buddha, I have mouth karma created from a past offense. I slighted a shamana, and in life after life, I have had this cow cut sickness, because he probably cursed one of the novice monk before, many lives before. And life after life, he still have to have that cow cut sickness, okay? So the third come one taught me the mind ground Dharma door of the purity of a single flavor. My thought was extinguished. I entered samadhi and contemplated the awareness of flavor as not having a substance and not being a thing. As a result, my mind transcended all worldly outflows. Internally, this is a result, you see. Internally, I was free from body and mind, and externally, I abandoned the world. Not like going to the moon, I guess, no. meaning he not attached. I left the three existences far behind, just like a bird released from its cage. I separated from filth and wiped out defilements, and so my Dharma I became pure, and I accomplished a hardship. The third come one certified me in person as having ascended to the path beyond learning. See that? This is another method that the Buddha taught him. Maybe it depends on their faculty and their ability and their intelligence. Yeah, even the Buddha get the so stupid student, he still can raise him up to a hardship. But being stupid is not a sin. Being stubborn, being big head, big ego is a problem that separate you from Buddha nature, and stop yourself from understanding the real teaching of the Buddha inside, not the talking outside. That's why this monk before, he cannot even remember one sentence. Yeah, he forget the front or forget the back. He still can attain a hardship because he's not arrogant. That is the point. You see, he has no ego to obstruct him. Ego is the worst enemy that we can have as a practitioner. Just too much fixation on the outer, phenomena and allurement, and then forgot to go inside. Or too much proud of small attainment or small success, physically or emotionally or spiritually. This is all very detrimental to our spiritual progress.
Téléspectateurs inspirants, nous apprécions votre présence pour l'épisode d'aujourd'hui intitulé Le Surangama Sutra. 25 moyens de parvenir à l'illumination, deuxième session, 4e partie sur 6, dans Entre maître et disciple. À suivre, la série en plusieurs parties sur les anciennes prédictions à propos de notre planète. Prophétie sur l'âge d'or, c'est qu'en 8e partie, la prophétie de Namsago sur le roi du paradis juste après les nouvelles déceptions. Restez sur Suprema Télévision pour plus de programmes positifs. Que votre pureté de cœur orne notre monde de bonté et de générosité. Inspiring viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled The Surangama Sutra, 25 Means to Enlightenment, Section 2, Part 4 of 6, on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is multi-part series on ancient predictions about our planet. Prophecy of the Golden Age, Part 58, Namsago's prophecy on the King of Heaven, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May your purity of heart adorn our world with kindness and generosity.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.